Hey guys, I'm here at this hotel and I figured I'd make a video of the fire safety stuff in this hotel. So I'm gonna do that here. So this system seems to be an addressable simplex system. Of course it's newer. You can tell by the newer logos there. And it also is addressable, like I said, because you have that red blinking light. And these are actually more of a rare pulsation. You don't see because it has this thing here, which makes it possible for anyone to pull, and I mean anyone. So you can be, if you're missing, let's say, for the sake of situation here, you're missing a hand and you only have one hand available. Well, if you can't use that other hand, you can use your stub and still manage to pull this. If you didn't even have limbs, in fact, well, not no limbs, but if you had one limb, you could pull this still because of this thing. So this building is installed with what I assume is a more modern simplex panel. I don't know what kind, but we have True Alert installed. These don't seem to be addressable. And we have, what do you call these? I don't remember off the top of my head what these are. I know my school has something like this. They might be dual light, I don't know. Here's an emergency light, test it. These all have self-diagnostics, which is kind of cool. This one says it's failed, but from a battery failure, but it seems to be working correctly. Yeah. Oh yeah, so just remembered, exit signs are brushed aluminum. Seems like all of them are, which is pretty cool. That's a True Alert, and one's in good condition. Working. These lights aren't the brightest in my opinion, but they do get the job done. Go ahead. I don't know where the test button is on these. I think it's the red light. Yeah. Works fine. We have True Alarm detectors. Most of them are smoke. I don't think I've seen any heats. Sentry extinguisher. Elevator. Here's fire doors. These are gonna close when the fire alarm activates. Nothing is holding them open except the electromagnets behind the doors, which is up to date. This building is also sprinklered, so that's a good addition. There's an emergency light, so this failed, but I did test it earlier and it seemed to be working. Another sign. Pulsation, True Alert. And the stairwell here. I can't reach that one, but it does have power. Might be able to reach that one. Try to. Oh yeah, this is not good. This is not as big of a problem because there are redundancies in here, but this one is not on. This one has no power going to it, unfortunately. I can't reach this one, but I can test it with my phone, because this has self-diagnostics. This would turn on, but I'll go ahead and do that now. As you can see, it doesn't turn on because it doesn't have any power, so that's not great. Oh yeah, sprinkler standpipes and stuff. I'm actually not sure where all the modules are for this system, because last hotel I stayed in, there were monitor modules in some of the stairwells, but I guess I don't know what Simplex really does, honestly. Well, look at that. It's holding pressure, so that's good. Here's another emergency light. I don't know what these even are. Oh, they're sure lights, that's what they are. I don't know. Although I don't know what these models are. Some stupid graffiti. It's been wiped clean, it looks like, but you can still see it. I am being very quiet, by the way, as to not disturb other people. And it is around 9:30 at night. Yeah, I decided to do this kind of late, but what's it gonna hurt? Here's another one of those pull stations. This door leads directly to the outside. You know what they call an exit discharge. And there's another exit sign up there. I actually don't know what brand these would be. I'm assuming some kind of Sure Lights product, maybe? Considering this building has Sure Lights emergency lights. But I'm not 100% sure on that. There's another one. Seems to be a party going on out here. Here's another true alert for you, and this one has a green DC light, Sure Lights at the front or whatever this is. And also, one more thing, there's the elevator recall detector and a sprinkler. If you don't know what elevator recall is, if there's a fire on this floor, the elevator simply won't go to this floor if that detector is activated. So that's all that is. Here's some fire safety stuff in here. Firefighter operation. Don't know what that key does, but I assume it has something to do with firefighting as it is red. Going to the 4th floor. I was just up there, but may as well do it again because that's where I'm staying. Oh yeah, here's another elevator recall detector. Not really a huge part of fire safety, but here's a placard for the elevators. So it's telling you don't use the elevators in a fire. Please go to the stairways, which are located on opposite sides of the hotels. Each stairway does have a pull station. So this will last 30 minutes at 250 degrees Fahrenheit. That's really all this hotel has to offer. I'm gonna go back to my room now. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.